Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final edition of GWA Supercharged before we get to Holiday Havoc this Sunday. I am Joe Davis. We're live from Seattle, Washington. Thank you for joining us. It appears that we are going to be starting the show off tonight, yes, with the Global Wrestling Alliance Heavyweight Champion of the World, being joined by Ashley Price. This is Pretty Boy Arthur Caldwell. Caldwell, no doubt, going to be addressing the issues that he's been having with Big Bubba Mason as of late. A couple of weeks ago, Arthur Caldwell had a run-in during a match that Bubba Mason was in. Following that, Caldwell retaliated by costing Big Bubba Mason a matchup, and finally, Mason cost Caldwell a matchup just last week. So let's get down to the ring. Let's listen in to the world's champ. Arthur Caldwell calling out Big Bubba Mason. He won't have to wait long because here he is. The big man from Perry, Oklahoma, Big Bubba Mason. This thing's looking to break down. Wait a minute. Here comes the president, Scott Buckley. Looks like he's got something to say on this matter. But what a huge announcement by President Scott Buckley. The main event has been set for Holiday Havoc. The GWA World Heavyweight Championship will be on the line. Big Bubba Mason will challenge Pretty Boy Arthur Caldwell. And yes, make sure you tune in this Sunday as Global Wrestling Alliance presents Holiday Havoc. The World Heavyweight title will be on the line, and we will be updating you throughout the evening about other matches that'll be taking place at this major event. But tonight, however, those two won't be facing each other. They'll be teaming up against the Pitbulls. Also tonight, we are going to find out if Lilith Isaac or Sergio Dondalinger will be joining Gavin Briggs in the finals, which will take place at Holiday Havoc to determine the new United States Heavyweight Champion. Once again, the final of the semifinal matches will take place. Lilith Isaac pulling double duty tonight. He goes up against Sergio Dondalinger. Plus, another match, a return match. Shelly Bennett will go one-on-one with Lilith Vandiver. But first, in our opening contest, we have Amaya Stevens stepping into the ring with the self-proclaimed superstar, Hallie Nolan. So let's head down to the ring. Let's get the action started.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Oakland, California, Amaya Stevens.
The striker, Amaya Stevens, with those deadly hands. Stepping into the ring for one-on-one action here tonight. Over the previous several weeks, Amaya Stevens has looked very impressive and still a little bitter about the loss that she suffered to Lilith Vandiver, costing her the #1 contendership for the Women's World title. It was controversial, to say the least. Amaya Stevens believes that she should be next in line for a shot at the Women's World title.
And from Hollywood, California, the superstar, Hallie Nolan.
Tonight, Amaya Stevens has her hands full with the superstar, Hallie Nolan. We haven't seen much of Hallie Nolan in recent weeks. Hallie Nolan also wanting to get in the Women's World title hunt. She hasn't had a shot at the gold in quite some time. Would love to move her name to the top of that list. And here we go for our opening contest of the night here tonight on Supercharged. There's the bell. Amaya Stevens and Hallie Nolan lock up center of the ring. And a reversal by Stevens. Stevens going right to work with that right hand. Nolan doubles over in pain. And here goes Amaya Stevens. And right back to that position using the fists once again. Come on, referee. Those are closed fists. We know that they're Amaya Stevens' go-to, but they are legal here in GWA. Here we go again in the corner. Nolan taking all kinds of punishment right now against the ropes. And what a shot to the side of the head with that knee strike. Here's the cover. One. Only a one this time. Nolan gets the shoulder up. This match continues. And lock up. Stevens now with the spine buster. And back to the cover. Once again, only a one count on that occasion. Nolan still fighting with everything she's got. Another spine buster by Amaya Stevens. This time, she's not going to go for the cover. Went for the right hand. Nolan blocks. And here comes Nolan. Nolan grabs a handful of hair, slams her head first into the mat. Nolan now on the top rope. Hallie Nolan, crossbody gets caught by Amaya Stevens and slammed to the mat. What strength by Amaya Stevens displayed there, catching Hallie Nolan in midair and body slamming her to the mat. And now back to the cover. 1, 2, 3. No, Nolan kicks out. Nolan gets the shoulder up. 1 second away, less than a second away for a victory for Amaya Stevens. And now hooked up and neck breaker. Clothesline. And another. A third, and Amaya Stevens is rolling. Hallie Nolan doesn't know where she is, buries the shoulder into the gut, in the corner, and another knee strike. Amaya Stevens now looking to put this one away. Went for another right hand. That one blocked by Nolan. And whip into the corner. And an elbow by Stevens. A stinging right hand drops Nolan again. Here's the cover. 1, 2, and no. I thought she had her right there. I believe Amaya Stevens thought she had her also. Hallie Nolan still not giving it up. There's a kick to the stomach. Look at these kicks by Stevens, and grabs the hair, whips her across the ring. Amaya Stevens still trying to prove to the world that she belongs in the world title picture in the women's division here in Global Wrestling Alliance. Now Stevens up to the top rope. Amaya Stevens, this is uncharacteristic of her, and down with the, as she missed with the cross body. Nolan now with a kick to the stomach. Nolan with a couple of strikes of her own, sets her up, suplex, and Stevens up and over, waistlock, German suplex. Amaya Stevens regains control. Look at the quick hands, the quick work from Amaya Stevens. Just deadly with those strikes. Hallie Nolan in all kinds of trouble right now. Nolan now trying to make her way back to her feet. Stevens, right hand and the cover. 1, 2, that's it. Amaya Stevens victorious once again. Let's take a look at this. Well, the hardest right hands in all of professional wrestling, and Amaya Stevens gains another victory here tonight.
Here is your winner, Amaya Stevens.
Once again, Amaya Stevens looking very impressive in the GWA. Let's take a look real quick at the bracket for the United States Heavyweight Championship Tournament. Gavin Briggs advanced to the finals last week. And now the last semi-final match. The first match for Luther Isaac here tonight, as Luther Isaac goes one-on-one with the Fighting Irishman Sergio Dandalinger.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Pit Bulls from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 275 pounds, Pit Bull, Luther Isaac.
Luther Isaac. If he can gain one more victory here tonight against the Fighting Irishman, he's going to Holiday Havoc this Sunday at a shot at the United States Heavyweight Championship. A huge opportunity for the youngest of the two Isaac brothers, Luther Isaac, being joined once again by his older brother, Mauler Isaac. Luther now waiting for his opponent.
And his opponent, from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Sergio Dandalinger.
And there he is, the Fighting Irishman, Sergio Dandalinger, making his way to the ring for this semifinal matchup. Dandalinger also looking very impressive over the course of this tournament and over the past several weeks. He is one victory away from heading to the finals at Holiday Havoc this Sunday. A huge opportunity for the Fighting Irishman. And if any of the other matches so far in this tournament is any indication, this match is also going to be one hell of a contest between Sergio Dandelinger and Luther Isaac. There's the bell. This matchup is underway. Lock up and a headbutt by Dandelinger. Right hands and another, and Dandelinger with another headbutt sends Isaac to the mat. Sergio coming out of the gates hot, and a third headbutt by the Fighting Irishman. Dandelinger would love to put this one away early. Both of these men would love to put this matchup away early, as a matter of fact, to save as much strength as they can for the final match in 2 days. One. Only one that time for Sergio. Up to his feet, and Dandelinger spikes him with the pile driver. That's got to be all right there. No, a rope break. Great officiating by our official. The foot underneath the rope, causing the rope break, saving Luther Isaac, I believe, on that occasion. Whip to the far side, gets the rope, gets an elbow to the face, and goes back to the cover here. One. Still only one. Luther Isaac still fighting. Dandelinger looking to put this one away as fast as he can. There's a lockup, and a right hand, a left. Luther Isaac, short arm clothesline there. Rocking Dandelinger, hooks him up, and look at this strength and power. Sergio Dandelinger, not a small individual. Look at, now with one arm, Luther Isaac shows his strength and power with that one-arm suplex. And now Dandelinger is reeling. Luther Isaac has made his way back up into this matchup, and now has the upper hand. Lock up on the shoulders, and Dandelinger with some elbows to the side of the face. Hooks him up. High impact slam there by Sergio Dandelinger. Regaining control in this matchup, Dandelinger. Now, using the fist again, wind up European uppercut. And back to the cover. One. Still only a one. Dandelinger unable to even get a 2 count so far. And Luther Isaac has taken a bit of punishment so far in this matchup. Sent headfirst into the buckle now. And Dandelinger just ripping at the left arm. And now sends him to the buckle. And again, and again. The brain being rattled around in the skull of Luther Isaac. Again and again. Down goes Isaac. Dandelinger goes for the cover, looking to end it. No. Luther Isaac, still way too much fight left in him. And lock up center of the ring again, and a clubbing blow by Dandelinger. Went for the boot. Luther Isaac able to get out of the way. Look at that elbow. Oh my goodness. Wait a second. Mauler Isaac now throwing the chair in the ring. Right now, as if Luther Isaac needs it. Look at this with that power once again. Isaac with another big, powerful suplex to Sergio Dandelinger. And now Isaac. Dandelinger up against the ropes. An elbow to the face. And to the buckle. Blocked, and Dandelinger comes fighting out of the corner and sends Isaac to the buckle. Look at this. This is what Sergio likes to do. He just likes to fight. He likes to scrap and claw like an Irish pub brawl. And now Mauler Isaac up on the apron. Dandelinger now being distracted by Mauler Isaac. Waist lock and a headbutt to the back of the head. Luther Isaac using the distraction to his advantage. Luther Isaac's older brother, Mauler Isaac, giving his younger brother the upper hand in this matchup, trying to get Luther Isaac to the finals at Holiday Havoc. And he's hooked up again. My goodness. This is for like the third or fourth time in this matchup. Look at this strength. Are you kidding me? And down. Isaac just stomping away at Dondelinger now. Dondelinger has been rocked, and he's been reeling ever since he got distracted by Mauler Isaac. Sweeps the leg. And down with a big splash right down to Dondelinger. One. Still only a one. What does Dondelinger have to do to put Luther Isaac away? Isaac now twists the arm, slams Dondelinger face first into the mat. And back to the strikes. Isaac now is up on the shoulder. What a gut buster. That could break some ribs. Dondelinger gonna have a hard time breathing after that one. Down across the arm. Luther Isaac trying to put this one away. Gut wrench power bomb. And now Luther Isaac has Dondelinger set up. He's in the crosshairs. And that is it. Spear by Luther Isaac. Luther Isaac now with the cover. That'll be all. 1, 2. He got it. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Dondelinger shoots the right shoulder up at the last moment. The very last moment. Somehow Dondelinger is still in this matchup. Isaac now taking him to the ropes. Elbow to the side of the head. And look at that. He got caught into the German suplex. Luther Isaac with a big German suplex. Dondelinger swipes the foot away. Went for a clothesline. Nothing doing. Here comes Dondelinger with the elbows. And there's a knockdown. And again, here comes Dondelinger. He somehow survived the spear. And splash in the corner. Dondelinger now waiting for Isaac to rise to his feet. Battering ram headbutt by Sergio Dondelinger. Mauler Isaac now trying to distract the official. He's finally off the apron now. Dondelinger having to deal with both Luther and Mauler Isaac here tonight. He got in the battering ram headbutt, and now there it is! The Dondelinger Zinger! 1, 2, he got him! Sergio Dondelinger has done it. And here we see it. The Dondelinger Zinger. And Sergio Dondelinger has punched his ticket to the finals at Holiday Havoc. Sergio Dondelinger will get a shot at the United States Heavyweight Championship in 2 days' time at Holiday Havoc. Luther Isaac not happy, but there will be another day to fight for Luther Isaac. Let's take a look. It is now official at Holiday Havoc. The United States Heavyweight Championship will be decided as Gavin Briggs will go one-on-one with the Fighting Irishman, Sergio Dondelinger. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, a return match from last week. The Women's World Champion, Shelly Bennett, steps back into the ring with the number one contender, Lilith Vandiver.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Anaheim, California, the Global Wrestling Alliance Women's World Champion, Shelly Bennett.
Shelly Bennett steps through the ropes into the ring. Has her game face on. Once again, means business, as Shelly Bennett always does. She's waiting for her opponent right now.
And accompanied by Jean Wells from Huntington Beach, California, Lilith Vandiver.
The #1 contender for the Women's World title, Lilith Vandiver, shocked the world last week when she brought in her mentor and new manager, a woman that's going to be in her corner for Lilith Vandiver again tonight, the returning Jean Wells. The only other woman at this point to hold the GWA Women's World title. She was the inaugural champion. Now in the corner of Lilith Vandiver. There's the bell. Lock up center of the ring. Forearm by Bennett. And again, Vandiver looking to continue gaining momentum against Shelly Bennett. She had a victory over Bennett just last week. Look at this. And down, trying to get away from Bennett there. Bennett with the kick to the face. Into the cover. A quick 1 count and a kick out by Lilith Vandiver. Down across the arm. We all know the history between, hold on just a moment. 1, 2. Nearly had her right there. But I was about to say, everyone knows the history between Vandiver and Jean Wells. Bennett now getting in the face of Jean Wells, the former Women's World Champion. But an unfortunate incident between Lilith Vandiver and Jean Wells during a championship match some time back caused an injury to Jean Wells. She decided to retire from in-ring competition. No hard feelings. Hold on. 1, 2. No, so close. A fraction of a second away for a victory for Shelly Bennett. But as I was saying, apparently no hard feelings, as Jean Wells has returned to be in the corner of Lilith Vandiver. Shelly Bennett has been attacking her opponents, been brutalizing them, trying to gain the upper hand over the past couple of months, rather. Sent to the buckle, and Lilith Vandiver wanted to make sure the playing field was even. So Jean Wells came back, and there is the backwards cutter, reverse cutter by Lilith Vandiver. This one could be over very soon. Vandiver looking for a second straight victory over the Women's World Champion right here. Bennett in all kinds of trouble. Here's the cover. 1, 2, no. Bennett gets the shoulder up. This matchup will continue. Bennett blocks the kick and a knee to the face. Clothesline over the top rope. Lilith Vandiver tumbles to the floor. Bennett now going to go right after her. And sent to the barricade. Bennett now hooks her up, drapes her over the top. And what a shot to the side of the head by Shelly Bennett. The official now up to 3. Sent to the barricade once again. And again on the barricade. And another shot to the side of the head by Shelly Bennett. Bennett has assumed control of this match, and now Lilith Vandiver's in a bad way. 7. The official now up to 7. Bennett now getting in the face of Jean Wells once again. Vandiver has made her way back to her feet and now back in the ring. Bennett still in the face of Wells, gets drop kicked in the back of the head for her trouble. She turned her back on Vandiver. 1, 2, and Vandiver nearly had her. Shelly Bennett made the mistake of turning her back on her opponent, getting in the face of Jean Wells. Lilith Vandiver took advantage. Bennett now, several strikes, and Vandiver goes down. Bennett, once again, on top of things in this matchup, looking to end it right here. There's a shot. What a shot to the side of the head, and that will do it. 1, 2, no! Hold up! Hold on just a moment. Lilith Vandiver somehow gets the shoulder up. This one isn't over yet. Bennett now not pleased. She's upset. She's getting in the face of the official. Bennett wanting a faster count. She thought she had that one in the bag. Bennett now right back on top, punishing Vandiver some more. The tenacity of Lilith Vandiver being shown here tonight. And gets kicked in the face once again. Bennett is not letting up. Shelly Bennett now sends her for the ride. Went for the knee to the stomach. Vandiver, leapfrog leg drop. And now look at this submission hold by Lilith Vandiver. Will the champion tap out? Bennett fighting it. Finally able to turn back over to relieve the pressure, and an elbow to the side of the head breaks up the hold for good. And another shot. Another kick by Shelly Bennett to the face. Bennett now. What a backbreaker. And a knee to the side of the head. Vandiver coming back. Insignieri by Shelly Bennett. Bennett now gets a knee to the side of the head again. Vandiver still fighting. And now Bennett drives the elbow into the stomach region. And down with the double stomp by Shelly Bennett. Back for the cover. 1, 2. That's it. Shelly Bennett with the victory. Let's take one more look at the closing moments. The leg sweep, the double stomp, the cover, and the victory for the Women's World Champion, Shelly Bennett.
Here is your winner, Shelly Bennett.
Shelly Bennett with a victory in this return match against Lilith Vandiver. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a moment here to update you on a match that will be happening at Holiday Havoc. The issue between Vandiver and Bennett, not over yet, but it will be when these two ladies meet at Holiday Havoc with the Women's World title on the line. Lilith Vandiver challenging Shelly Bennett for the title. Well, then we're going to get back down to the ring here. We got somebody that's going to be coming out, and it is the GWA World Tag Team Champions, Derek Wright and Charles Thompson. High Voltage. I don't have them scheduled here, but who's going to tell the World Tag Team Champions they can't come out here and address this audience? I'm sure not going to do it. They've had their hands full with Mr. Amazing Ray Snyder as of late. Maybe this has something to do with that. Let's listen in. High Voltage calling out Mr. Amazing Ray Snyder, and he will answer. Here he is. He has used every underhanded tactic in the book, from the ring post to brass knuckles. He's here now. Ladies and gentlemen, the challenge issued, and the challenge was answered. So an update for Global Wrestling Alliance Holiday Havoc. The World Tag Team titles will be on the line when Ray Snyder with a mystery partner will challenge High Voltage for the tag team titles. But it is time for our main event here tonight on Supercharged. The World Heavyweight Champion Arthur Caldwell will team with Big Bubba Mason to take on the Pitbulls. So let's get back down to the ring and get that main event started.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Perry, Oklahoma, weighing in at 324 pounds, Big Bubba Mason.
Big Bubba Mason has the opportunity of a lifetime this Sunday as he steps into the ring to challenge for the GWA Heavyweight Championship of the World. But tonight, he'll have to team up with his rival to take on the Pitbulls.
And his partner, from Tacoma, Washington, weighing in at 238 pounds, the Global Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Champion, Pretty Boy, Arthur Caldwell.
There is the heavyweight champion of the world, Pretty Boy Arthur Caldwell, set to defend that championship against his tag team partner here tonight in Big Bubba Mason. Ashley Price there on the outside of the ring, escorting the world's champion down to the ring once again. I have no idea if these two are going to be able to coexist here tonight with what's gone down between the two of them over recent weeks. Only time will tell. But I don't know if they'll be able to trust each other with a high-stakes match for the world title coming up in the matter of days. Well, here they are standing together, awaiting for their opponents.
And at a combined weight of 544 pounds, the Pitbulls.
And it looked like at the end of his match for the semifinals of the United States Heavyweight Championship tournament, Lilith Isaac looks like he was split open on the bridge of the nose. It looks like they've got that all glued up and taken care of, at least for the time being. But again, Lilith Isaac pulling double duty here tonight. But tonight he will team with his older brother, Mauler Isaac, here in tag team action in our main event on GWA Supercharged. Both teams now down here in the ring are about to get this thing underway. There's the bell, and it looked like Caldwell was going to start this thing off, but Bubba Mason hits him in the back. It looks like we're going to, I guess that's a tag, and now big Bubba Mason in there with Lilith Isaac. Mason now grabs him by the throat, buries the right hand in the stomach. I don't believe Lilith Isaac could be at 100% here tonight, at least at this stage after already having one match tonight. It might have been better for Mauler Isaac to get in there and start things off, but Luther still fighting against Big Bubba Mason. Choke slam by Big Bubba. That's going to slow Luther down, no doubt about it. Now whip to the far side against the ropes, and a big boot to the face. Mason now with a tag, and in comes the world's champion, Arthur Caldwell. Caldwell drops the elbow, went for the cover, but a rope break will break that one up. And Caldwell now will tag back out, and in comes Bubba Mason. Mason now, tags back out and tells Arthur Caldwell to get back in there. What in the world is going on between these two right now? And uses the knee, and Caldwell looked like he went for the tag again. Bubba Mason jumps down off the apron, refusing the tag of Arthur Caldwell. And now Caldwell's got to go back in there, and it looks like he's going to be all alone unless Bubba Mason gets back up there on the apron. There's a big slam by Lilith Isaac. I can't believe this. Bubba Mason leaving the world champion Arthur Caldwell high and dry here. Luther now tags in the fresh Mauler Isaac. Mauler, with the assistance of Big Bubba Mason last week, has a victory over Arthur Caldwell. Caldwell now battling back. Sends Mauler up and over the top rope into the floor. Mason now, where the hell's he going? Caldwell now going in after Mauler Isaac, wrenching on the leg. And Bubba Mason, I don't know if he's just trying to get a better view or what he's doing. He's walked around to the other side of the ring here. The official now up to 4. Caldwell just punishing Mauler on the outside. Now Arthur Caldwell back into the ring.
6.
The official now up to 6. Mauler now back up on the apron and back into the ring. And Bubba Mason still just going to stand there. But Caldwell wrenching at the leg again. There's the elbow drop. 1, 2, and a 2 count that time for Caldwell. With Bubba Mason refusing to tag, refusing to even be on the apron, this is essentially turning into a handicap match. Arthur Caldwell against the Pitbulls. Caldwell still holding his own, wrenching at the leg again. Caldwell giving it everything he's got so far. Caldwell now grabs him by the back of the neck, sends Mauler face first to the buckle. And again. The lovely Ashley Price on the outside of the ring trying to will her man in this matchup. It's apparently the only support the only support he's going to get is from Price. He sure isn't going to get any from Bubba Mason, it seems. Caldwell against the ropes. Up, down with a big knee drop. Here's the cover. 1, 2, and that one broken up this time by Lilith Isaac. Caldwell now have to fight them both off. Lilith Isaac over the top rope to the floor. And now Mauler Isaac is in all kinds of trouble. The inverted figure four. Caldwell's going to do this all on his own. Mauler Isaac is fighting it, scratching and clawing, trying to get out of this hold. And for some reason, it appears that Caldwell let that one go. Caldwell now sends him for the ride. Up and over the top rope to the floor goes Mauler Isaac. Right at the feet of his brother. And I don't understand this. Now, Caldwell going after both of the pit bulls. Luther hooks him up and slams him on the floor. My God, the impact of that. Mauler still laying here on the outside of the ring. Caldwell being punished by Luther. 5. Up to 5, both competitors back in the ring now. Here comes Caldwell again. Mauler Isaac now buries the knee, and here comes Mauler Isaac back. With a knee strike and a clubbing axe handle blow. And now Caldwell on the receiving end. Here's the cover. 1, 2. No, only a 2 that time, but a second away for a victory for the Pit Bulls. Now lock up and to the buckle once again. And up on the top rope here now. Luther now just punishing Caldwell. Look at this with forearm shots to the face. Bubba Mason still just standing there watching this assault go down. Gut buster by Luther Isaac. And a tag, here comes Mauler. Arthur Caldwell in all kinds of trouble at the hands of the Pit Bulls. Now remember, ladies and gentlemen, Caldwell is going to have to defend the heavyweight championship of the world in just 2 days' time at Holiday Havoc against Big Bubba Mason. I'm guessing this is Bubba Mason's strategy of wanting somebody to just wear Caldwell down so that Bubba Mason has the advantage for that championship match. And now look at the strut by Caldwell, feeling confident as he has regained control of this matchup. Caldwell now pouring it on. Caldwell sends Isaac for the ride in the corner. Right hand to the face. Caldwell now with the submission on the big trapezius muscles of Pitbull Luther Isaac. And rakes the back. Caldwell fighting with everything he's got against 2 men. Caldwell now back to the submission hold on the trapezius. Look at that. You can hear Luther just crying out in pain. And wait, what happened there? The fatigue. The fatigue so much for Arthur Caldwell. I think he just passed out in the middle of the ring. Luther Isaac now taking advantage. Caldwell had taken a lot of punishment. And now he finds himself in the clutches of Mauler Isaac. Isaac now sends him across. Reversal. Runs through the clothesline, and what a shot. Here's the cover. That should do it. 1, 2. Oh, somehow the world's champion gets the shoulder up so close, and now a tag. Here comes Luther Isaac back in. That shoulder tackle nearly sent Caldwell into next week. Now against the ropes. Reversal here by Caldwell again. And now Luther runs through. And another shoulder block sending Arthur Caldwell clear across the ring. 1, 2, 3. No! Caldwell still finds a way to escape. Still finds a way to get the shoulder up. But how much more of this can he take? Bubba Mason still just standing there on the outside of the ring. Not a factor and of no help to the world's champion whatsoever. To bone suplex by Lilith Isaac. A tag, and now here comes Mauler. Mauler Isaac has Arthur Caldwell in the crosshairs. There's the spear and the cover. 1, 2, 3, and a victory for the Pitbulls thanks to Big Bubba Mason. Look at this. Bubba Mason jumped down off the ring and was of no help to Arthur Caldwell for the remainder of the match. The spear and the victory for the Pitbulls.
Here are your winners, the Pitbulls.
Well, the Pitbulls are victorious here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, tune in this Sunday as we present Holiday Havoc. We will see you then. Thank you for joining us.